Biggie's pre-review brought to you by The Real Study, Sunday nights, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Welcome to Biggie's Pre-Review. The pre-review is where I tell you about upcoming movies coming to movie theaters and beyond. This is for the week February 13th through 19th, 2023. First on my list is the horror thriller Swallowed. Swallowed follows two best friends on their final night together with a nightmare of drugs, bugs, and horrific intimacy. This movie stars Carter Smith and Jenna Malone. Now this movie looks quite fascinating. I love horror, so I'm always down for that. Swallowed has a limited release in movie theaters on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Next on my list is the romantic drama What About Love? Two young lovers change the lives of their parents forever when the parents learn from the joyful experience of their kids and allow themselves to find their love. This movie stars Andy Garcia and Sharon Stone, amongst others. This movie looks great. I'm always down for some Andy Garcia. What About Love has a limited release in movie theaters on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Next up is Marlowe. In late 1930s Bay City, a brooding down on his luck detective is hired to find the ex-lover of a glamorous heiress. Now, this movie stars Liam Neeson, Diane Kruger, and the great Jessica Lange. This movie looks like it's going to be kind of a classic noir crime thriller. Marlowe premieres in movie theaters on February 15th. Now, I've been waiting for this one. Next on my list is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. In Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, it follows Pooh and Piglet as they go on a rampage after Christopher Robin abandons them for college. Now, this movie looks fantastic. It's got some great blood and gore, some interesting imagery, and honestly, the practical effects just look fantastic. Since all of these characters from old Disney movies are now public domain, get ready to see a lot of weird Disney-esque movies. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey has a one-day release in movie theaters on February 15th. Oh, here's another one I'm looking forward to. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne, along with Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, explore the quantum realm, where they interact with strange creatures and embark on an adventure that goes beyond the limits of what they thought was possible. Now, Ant-Man, of course, played by Paul Rudd. You also have Evangeline Lilly. Jonathan Majors is going to be a great player in this movie as Kang the Conqueror. The action comedy Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, premieres on February 17th in movie theaters. Next up is Emily. In this biographical drama romance, inspired by the life of Emily Bronte, Emily imagines the transformative, exhilarating, and uplifting journey to womanhood of a rebel and misfit, one of the world's most famous, enigmatic, and provocative writers who died too soon at the age of 30. This movie stars Joe Alwyn and Emma Mackey. The movie Emily has a limited release in movie theaters on February 17th. Up next is Of an Age. Of an Age is set in the summer of 1999 as a 17-year-old Serbian-born Australian amateur ballroom dancer experiences an unexpected and intense 24-hour romance with a friend's older brother. Now, this looks like it's going to be a pretty hard-hitting drama, but it also looks like it's going to be a great film. Of an Age has a limited release in movie theaters on February 17th. Now it's time for something sharper. Motivations are suspect and expectations are turned upside down as a con artist takes on Manhattan billionaires. Now, this is an A24 film, psychological mystery that stars Sebastian Stan, Julianne Moore, Brianna Middleton, Justice Smith, and one of my favorites, John Lithgow. Sharper premieres on Apple TV Plus February 17th. Next on my list is Devil's Peak. In this crime thriller set in North Carolina's Appalachian Mountains, 18-year-old Jacob McNeely is torn between appeasing his meth-dealing kingpin father and leaving the mountains forever with the girl he loves. This movie stars Billy Bob Thornton, Hopper Penn, Jackie Earle Haley, and Robin Wright. I gotta be honest, this crime thriller looks pretty intense. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Devil's Peak has a limited release in movie theaters on February 17th. Next on my list is The Integrity of Joseph Chambers. In this drama, a family man hoping to prove his survivalist capabilities and manliness to his family decides to irresponsibly head off into the woods and go deer hunting by himself. This movie stars Jordana Brewster, Clayne Crawford, Carl Kennedy, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. This movie looks great, and I'm down for anything with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. The drama, The Integrity of Joseph Chambers, has a limited release in movie theaters on February 17th. And last on my list is the Korean crime drama mystery, Unlocked. Another name for this movie is Stolen Identity. Stolen Identity is a realistic thriller that tracks the incidents that occur when an ordinary company employee begins to get her entire life threatened after she loses her smartphone containing all her personal info. Now, I gotta be honest, I love Korean cinema, and I think this one's gonna be hard-hitting and heavy. Unlocked premieres on Netflix on February 17th. Well, that looks like it's all for the pre-review this week, and I hope to see you out there.